In this lesson, we'll examine the linear pattern command. First, click on the linear pattern command in the Features menu. Here we're going to set direction 1 of the pattern direction. Let's pattern this hole against the vertical and horizontal edges. First, we select the horizontal edge, and with this button, we change the direction of the pattern. I'm going to enter a value of 10 millimeters in the distance field. And the number of instances I'll select will be 8. Now we select the feature we want to pattern. I'm going to open our tree. I'll select an extrude. We'll collapse the tree. Let's choose the second direction to pattern. I'm going to pattern against this vertical edge. Enter a value of 10 millimeters this time. With 4 instances. Okay, let's press OK to accept. I'm going to suppress this pattern. I right-click and select Suppress. Now I'll create another pattern. Before we do this, let's insert some reference geometry. Click Insert and select Reference Geometry. Let's select Axis. Let's insert a supporting axis between this and this corner. Click OK. Now let's create another linear pattern. We select the linear pattern button. The first direction, let's choose axis 2. We'll leave the features to pattern, we'll leave that the same. We select the cut. Let's change the direction of the pattern now. For the second direction, we're going to pattern it against this vertical edge. Press OK to accept. And we have our pattern. And this concludes our review of linear patterns. In this lesson, we're going to learn about the circular pattern function. Press the circular pattern icon on the Feature Command Manager. Actually, before we do this, let's insert a reference axis. Click Insert, Reference Geometry, and select Axis. Now I'm going to zoom in on this feature. And then click Escape to get your mouse back to the pointer. I'll choose this cylindrical face. Let's zoom to fit. And accept. Let's make this axis a little longer. Okay, now we activate the circular pattern function. I'll create my pattern around this axis. We'll set an angle of 30 degrees. With 6 instances. Now I'll select the feature to pattern. I'll make my selection from the tree. I'll select this cut. I'll select the second hole and extrude number 2, which is this conical shape here. Let's reverse the direction. Click OK to accept it. I'll rotate it for you now so you can see the circular pattern. And that concludes our review of the circular pattern tool.